most common questions that I get when I tell anyone that I live in Dallas is, are there any Guyanese people around? Are there any West Indian stores? Where do we buy our groceries? How do we shop? How do we cook? Well, questions like that are very simple to answer. Let me explain. There's a lot of stores that are around us that we're able to buy similar foods that we use in our traditional West Indian cooking, or we're able to substitute by going to East Indian grocery stores that are common all throughout the US. And they are actually West Indian stores or Caribbean stores that are very close by to us. And recently, I've been on the search for breadfruit. And I've been looking all over for it, and I was able to get it before in the past, and I just kind of gave up on the idea of looking for it. But just more recently, I was on the quest of finding breadfruit, and boy, let me tell you, did I find breadfruit today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna make a lot of breadfruit. I feel like having breadfruit chips, but with all of this breadfruit here, we're probably gonna have breadfruit boil and fry. We're gonna have, what else? Breadfruit bread, pancakes. We're gonna find a lot of recipes to use breadfruit in, but I feel like making chips today. And the kids had it before too, and they love the breadfruit chips. So let's get started. Let me tell you about the store that we went to today. It's actually called Caribbean Mart, and it's like a regular West Indian store that has their, like pepper sauce, it has vegetables, frozen groceries, there's like your chow mein, like regular things that you would find in a regular West Indian store. And one of the things that caught the kids' eye that, I would see growing up, like almost on a daily basis living in Richmond Hill, were these like little like Guyana flags and like little souvenirs, and the kids loved it. And like it's so funny, like seeing stuff like this, and you would have this, you would hang this on your visor, right, in your car, and seeing this, it was like so cute, like something you don't really think about, like seeing again over here, living over here in Texas. But it's a common thing that we're able to get. It's not like it's so foreign, or you're not able to like be around anyone that's from the Caribbean. When the kids picked up all their little souvenirs or their little trinkets that I would commonly see when I was growing up in Richmond Hill, it was like being back there. But it was so cute, like I would always see this, but for them, it's like a cool little representation of where they're from or their nationality. So they all got their Guyana souvenirs. Are you guys gonna save it and hang it in your cars when you get older?
Yeah.
Cute. All right, I'm gonna pick the hardest ones to make the chips. They're all pretty hard and they're fresh, so we're gonna have a lot of breadfruit chips.
Why the
You guys
hardest
ready?
one?
Because I don't want to get it soft. I want the chips to be nice and yeah. I'm gonna make some a little bit thicker, some thin. I have a mandolin, and I'm gonna fry some just a little bit thicker too.
Will the chips go with spicy sauce?
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Be careful, okay? Don't hang too close. So I'm gonna take out the core in the middle. many times did we pass these things soaking in the buckets like at Liberty and Richmond Hill, and you don't think a second about it, and here we are searching for it high and low until we buy like 5 at one time. So I'm cutting it like this. I have different shapes. I like when it's like wedges and not too thin. That way it's a little bit more softer on the inside and a little bit more crispy in the outside. And I have smaller ones that I did like smaller chips like this, and these are a little bit thinner. Can anybody tell me what this is? Leave your guesses in the comments and tell me what it's used for. Let's see if you guys know. You could find breadfruit in a number of different other stores, like Hispanic stores. They actually call this fruta de pan. Trust me, I know because I've been looking. Asian grocery stores, which we have a ton of here, have it also. That's where I got it the first couple of times. But I'm so excited that I found it in a Caribbean grocery store here. So I have the wedges going in first. Right. Which one do you guys like more? You like the wedges or you like the more crispy, smaller chips? When I think of the wedges, I think more of a breakfast type of dish. Do you have a preference? Do you like the wedges or do you like the chips?
I remember more the wedges.
Same here. We don't fry a lot of things in our house, but if we do have to fry something like this, avocado oil is the best option. It has a really high temperature point and it's definitely the healthier option as opposed to seed oils, which cause a lot of inflammation and a lot of health issues. So that's a better choice to use. It's such a satisfying feeling to finally get what you've been looking for so long. I'm good with breadfruit now for probably about a couple months. Now I've been thinking I want some guinea. That I could find a lot here, but it's so funny until like you satisfy that craving, then you feel like it tastes like even more yummier. Well, that's frying. Let me show you what else I got at the store. I got some peppers. Probably gonna make some yellow pepper sauce for this. Grace pepper sauce, mostly because it's nostalgic. We have hotter pepper sauce. Yummy? Yummy?
My life. And this is me eating chips.
Not bad for the night. We did 3 breadfruits and these 2 are remaining. I have a feeling we're gonna end up frying these as well because it was so good. We went through like 3 breadfruits already and the kids absolutely loved it. And of course we have to keep it old school and let it soak in the water like how we normally see them on Liberty Avenue.